Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Force Striker, and today I'm going to be presenting another deck profile. This one I'm going to be basically making the official full-length Dinomist deck. I just decided to take a break from the Gadget build, and then after this Dinomist build, I'm going to be presenting my Kriston deck that I got from the sneak peeks from last week. Of course, I really want to go ahead and just try to finish them up as I can. And I'm just still testing the deck as well. But this deck, it's pretty good. It's just mostly with most level 5s and such, you know, because you want to do a little rank 5 plays, guys. I got a little bit more support thanks to my friends. And of course the card that I pulled in sneak peek, which was Tree Toad. So yeah, I'm playing in this deck. So without further ado, let's get straight to the deck profile. Alright, for starters, since I'm playing the full length of the Dinomist build, you obviously go back to 3, the Dinomist Terrans. Destroys a monster in battle and gets to add a Dinomist card from your deck to your hand, which is basically your Stratos of it, only when he attacks. Next, 3 plus heals, obviously, because this guy is amazing at 3 no matter what. Just to make sure your opponent's monster loses 100 attack for each Dinomist card you control on the field. And then the multiples of this guy will be losing for how many times? So if 2, it's 200, and 3, 300, so that's what makes this guy really incredible. 3 Rex, of course, because Rex basically inflicts damage to your when he attacks your opponent. You get to either, if your opponent has a monster and you can attack it, and if it's in defense position, you get to inflict piercing damage. Of course, everyone prefers the second one, which is like you get to choose a card from your opponent's field or random card in their hand and shuffle it back to the deck. And if you do, this card gets 100 attack. I play 3 of the Spinos now. Because that way you can get more scale 3s, and he's a tie 25, of course. Of course, in order to activate this card, I forgot to mention when you tribute to activate after attacks. This card, when you tribute, you gotta do that. You can't do it during the battle phase, so don't get confused about that. So either this card can attack directly, or it can attack twice if you tribute a Dinomist monster. So, but overall, it's pretty good. It's the highest attack for Dinomist. I play, of course, the 2 Ceratops and the 2 Brachioms because they're level 5s and they're mostly there just for the scales. Because you really don't want to really use them on the field a lot, like I said, until you rank 5 or for scales, as I presume. Alright, and that's it for the Dinomist monsters, and for the extra variants, I still played Birdman and Watchdog. Since I'm only playing 1 set of the Synchros because I had to fix the variant, Birdman really helps a lot, you know, to return cards and do some plays, Watchdog being there. I really kind of wish I had a Vermilion Dragon Mag so I can like synchro this card with level 5 so it's easier. I also play 1 Zephyros again because remember you want to return some cards so you can set the scales or pendulum summon. And then finally 2 Cyber Dragons, of course, just because this variant I do want to play the Chimera Check. And if you're against ABCs, this really helps a lot just to go ahead and contact fuse your opponent. The only downside if you use this, if you do contact fuse, they kind of lose they get their effects off when they get when they're equipped cards to the grave, which is a pain in the ass, but you want to try everything, including before they get off their freaking Dragon Blaster. Then that's it for the monsters. For the spells, I played 2 of the Dynamic Parallel. This card is not really good if you want to play 3. I prefer 2, it's fine. You get this card additive. You can add a Terraform if you want, but I prefer just adding this at 2 because I already get this in my hand sometimes. So as long as I have a decent hand with this card, I'm good to go. Of course, I play 3 of the Charge. Tanky, of course. If you don't play 3 of these, you are just pretty stupid. I'm just saying. Okay. 1 limit removal because it's machines. 2 instant fusions because I do have targets to go for. 1 Upstart Goblin. I don't play 1 day apiece because I'm, you know, just feel that this deck's pretty good as it is. 2 MSDs, standard because you really don't want to lose to most of your pendulums. And a Dark Hole because I don't have a Bargeki, but either way, it's pretty good. That's it for the spells. For the traps, 3 Rush. It sounds like 3. I'm still trying to see how well 3 goes. I mean, I tried 2, and 2 was kind of slow. And 3, it sounds like you can clog. I mean, it gets back and forth. So, I mean, I'm willing to see how well this card works for the deck. 1 Eruption and playing this card again, so that way if my opponent destroys one of my Dinomist monsters, I could just activate this and destroy them from their cards to get rid of it. 1 Warning, 1 Bottomless, and Vanities because once I have if I at least have Infinity in this card set up, I already have a lock on my opponent, so he can't do shit. And then that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, for the instant fusion targets, Panther Dragon and Norden, obviously, so that way I can go ahead and just go straight up rank for this son of a bitch with a Dweller or a Bahamut Shark, and this guy to go for Infinity or any other rank 5. 1 Chimera Tech because of Cyber Dragons. For the singles, I went back to the old standard, which is Moonlight Rose and Ignister. My friends recommend this more than the Chlorine because this card does want to get rid of annoying cards. So when it's on the field, my opponent's special summons, I can just get rid of it, except for a Crystal Wind because they just negate this card and it's annoying. And this guy, because I prefer better. I still want to see if I could use a Scrap Dragon or anything, but you know, nothing wrong with it. And then for the Exceed, I played the Tree Toad, of course, because I played the Bahamut Shark. So yes, this card is very well, and I thank my friend Eric for giving me this idea. So that's on him. One Dweller because not only it's a water deck, but it does want to stop my opponent going for the ABC field. So I really want to stop that. So if I do work this with to go for the Chimera Tech, this be a perfect combo because I really want to stop my opponent from activating effects from the graveyard, which a lot of people do. Castel, Standard, and the Bahamut Shark to go for the Tree Toad. Then for the rank 5s, one Cybernova. We all know what it's there for. One Abyss Spirit. I still like this card. None of my friends don't like it. But, you know, it's just until I get my more rank 5 cards or anything. But it's my standard heroic champion. For Shark Fortress, I just started to play with as much rank 5 as I have. So if I want to have my monster attack twice, it'd be pretty good. I finally got the Randall thanks to my friend Stevie. So this guy is pretty... This card is freaking awesome. Bulbasaur Standard and Infinity Standard. And if I do get a Guide Charge, I'd be happy about that because a Guide Charge is really decent to have, you know, to get to stock cards like maybe this guy or the Bulbasaurs mainly. But yeah, that's about it for the main deck. So hope you guys enjoy this. I meant to say extra deck, but whatever. This is my Dinomist Pure deck profile. It's actually pretty good, decent, tested a lot. It's nice and well. You know, I probably say this, and then maybe I'll take a break from the Dinomist or whatever, but I like to enjoy this deck, but I hope you guys enjoy this. I also expect the Kriston deck, because that deck is actually going to be set soon, and then afterwards I'm still trying to make the Kriston deck, because of, you know, the Gemini support, because I still need to get some Gemini cards and whatever to see how it works, and it's pretty decent. But in the meantime, hope you enjoy this deck profile. Give this video a like, comment what you think, share this video, subscribe if you're new, like my Facebook page, you know the whole shit. And this is Fortress Striker, signing off.